Good. Stop playing. All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dre Truth, and today we are going to be reacting to a 15-year-old in custody for killing his own dad as he slept after an argument. Man, I saw that title, and I promise you, man, it's so crazy. I be seeing titles, and I be thinking of y'all, and I be like, bro, we gotta watch this together. This is crazy. Like, what be going on? So, that's what we got. That's what we got today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys also let me know if you see any videos that y'all want me to react. DM me, however, get a hold of me. Let me know. But, yeah, that's what we got today. So let's get straight to it.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all,
and y'all rocking with me.
In this video, we're gonna be talking about a 15-year-old boy that shot his dad in the head shortly after his birthday. Now, you don't have to crash to get cash, and if you've heard about people making money off their phones, it's most likely through this app called Free Cash. And download the Free Cash app.
A 15-year-old now facing charges in a murder that took place last week in North St. Louis County. According to county police, it happened just before 5 p.m. on January 7th. Officers responded to a scene on Glengarry Road and found 34-year-old Jonathan Brown shot to death. Well, today, county police announcing they have arrested a 15-year-old boy, charging him with second-degree murder and armed criminal action. First Alert 4 right now is working to learn if that teen will be charged as an adult.
Now, this is the victim right here, Jonathan Brown, aka John. And these are some of his pictures, right? This is one of the most recent, literally from Christmas, of him and his two boys. And I would assume this is the 15-year-old right here who seems happy, to say the least. I mean, they all seem happy, right? And there's one consistent theme throughout his entire page. I mean, bro likes to dress up. He's smiling. He's a little bit flashy, whatever. But he's always posting his kids. My oldest boy, love you, son. Pull up to the barber shop, He's got a couple of different posts. I love you, fat daddy. Proud of you. Stay humble, stay focused. This is the same boy. I love you, my oldest boys from August. I mean, what this is telling me is John is clearly a proud father, right? This is his other son. Happy birthday, Prodigy. He just turned 6 years old. He's a proud father. He loves his kids, right? He even has a picture from when he was inside of prison with his kids. I'm not sure if this one is also another. It says he loves his boys, so it must be all of his kids here. Did some prison time, was released, proud father, loves his sons. Where did it all go wrong? Well, this Facebook post would allege, if anyone want to know the backstory, my homie John, him and his son got into it, and while he was asleep, his son shot him, left him, drove his car and had his things, got booked and let go. He only 15 years old. I can't give out the other info, but yeah, shit crazy. You can look at this video and see the son reaction, the looks, the hold moving. He just wasn't alright. This is really fucking difficult to read. More or less, as another comment would say, they got into it and he shot his daddy while he was asleep. And there's even videos from the 15-year-old's birthday.
There's someone who could owe you a 6 or 7 figure check after a car accident.
Man.
It's not the person who hit you, and it's not your insurance company.
Right there, you wanna know?
Give me like 10 minutes. I'm doing a reaction video. Okay.
Boy.
The bass is thumping. I mean, he just doesn't seem very enthusiastic, clearly, right, for his party. And the other video I can't play because you can hear music. I'm not going to get hit with a copyright. But he seems very unenthusiastic about this whole thing. And it could just be he's uncomfortable that he's on camera.
What's up, gang? Pop your shit, gang. Come on, I got some studio in here. Come here, I got something for you. I got a gift for you. Come here. Fat Daddy. Yeah, I'm live. Come here, Fat Daddy. Fat Daddy, I got something for you. Come here.
Citizen rallies do
Legend, come here.
combo just beat night red. Over a quarter pound of beef and beer cheese on a breast. They don't know
Come here, Fat Daddy, I got something for you.
what I've been.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Y'all see my son, man. You heard me? Talk your shit, you can talk your shit in this bitch, gang. You heard me?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of these Facebook comments are talking about something wasn't right. He looked like he wasn't feeling it. He don't really look like he's enjoying that party.
Yeah.
In my opinion, maybe he's looking at it like his dad's putting on because his dad wants to look like, oh, look what I did for my son. Like he got him in the Gucci sneakers, this and that. I don't know why there's money on the floor. Like people throwing money at a 15-year-old's party. I don't really know. Maybe that's just how they do it over there. He didn't really look happy or impressed.
What I noticed from the video was what 1090 Jake was saying. He didn't look too into it, but a lot of the times what I notice with people, they really, all you have to do is ask your kid. Like you have to talk to your kid. And I don't know the situation, you know. I do see a supporting father, so hopefully if the kid was to ask, you know, like, hey, this is what I want to do, I think his dad would support him, you know, and do that. I think maybe his dad threw a party for him in the way that his dad wanted to throw a party. So maybe his kid didn't really care about it or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, you know, like kids, they don't spell love Love. They spell it Time. So, you know, you got to take that time to figure out your kid, you know? And then also you got to realize not every tool works. You can't use the same tool for every project. So you really have to take that time and do that digging to really understand your kid, because from what it seems like, it seems like the dad was doing what he wanted to do, which is nothing wrong with, I mean, it is, of course, but like, you know, it gets hard then sometimes too, because what if the kid didn't look interested? So what if the dad's all like, damn, you're so unappreciative, and the kid's like, well, I didn't even want any of this. You didn't even ask me what I wanted, and it's my birthday. So, you know, it can get twisted, it can get strange, but I don't know all the details, so hopefully we can figure it out.
Right? But I'm not gonna say he's sitting there looking like he just wants to kill his dad, right? Because this kid doesn't seem like he would be that type. But you can't judge a book by its cover, though. Now, while the son is unnamed because he's only 15 years old, it's easy to figure out his name is Legend Brown. Now, Millie would take to Facebook saying, go solve y'all own people's cases. Shit, y'all too grown to be trying to belittle a kid. Y'all don't know what the fuck he was going through. Kids go through shit too. Don't get me wrong. I love John. Fuck with him hard as fuck, and just seen him and this same son before this. Don't act like motherfuckers be the best. We all try, but when I saw him, he wasn't doing what a parent should be doing with their kids. That neither here nor there though. Yeah, he love his kids. We all love our kids, but we also might be lacking in some way. The kids see and don't like, and we don't know. Shut the fuck up trying to judge the kid. Judge y'all hip ass kids. Don't piss me off, G. And she'd follow up saying, sharing this video saying when he yanked back, that told it all. Nah, when you have teenagers, all that baby shit, don't be wanting that shit. And then turn around Christmas pictures, he was happy. They trying to solve a murder so bad, but at the end, kids go through shit. He won't be the first or the last if he did do it. To do something like that, yeah, it's fucked up, but who the fuck are we to judge? So she's actually being fair about the situation. She knew John.
Very fair.
She had just seen him and his son. And she's basically saying John was doing things he shouldn't have been doing with kids. I mean, he's calling his own son gang. Like, what the fuck?
Your dad was in prison. We gotta be aware of that. His dad was in prison, so some of the teaching methods and his methods for his kids might have been a little unorthodox, but I don't know. I wasn't there, but the times usually show, you know, people take time to heal and this and that, and when you go to prison, it can leave a mark on you. So,
is that 34-year-old man? Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Like, bro, you're talking to your kid. This ain't your homie. And to be honest with you, he been locked up, whatever. He probably wasn't there all the way for his kids as much as he could have been or wanted to be. And this is something that we see. While his Facebook may paint him as a great father, it could just be the image that he's painting. And inside, his kids are hurting because in all reality, he wasn't there when they needed him, and it built a void. And maybe Legend had it in his mind like, you're doing all this, but it really ain't for me. It's for your image. And it was eating him up and it was bothering him. But there was someone else who had some more to say specifically about Legend. A man named Laidback B would comment, "Damn, Legend, really? Yo, pops though? Rest easy, John Brown." And Kylandria would leave a comment saying, "Legend been robbing people and doing shit for years. I used to live by him in Glasgow. Mama was never home. Daddy been locked up. He been doing shit. That little boy not innocent by all means. In fact, he burnt a hole in my trampoline. I feel bad for his little brother Legacy. He was so sweet." So apparently, Legacy is
look like a badass kid, though,
the
in that
youngest
video.
brother. Legend is the older brother. John is the father.
Which makes sense, you
The
know.
mo-
If your dad go to prison and your mom never home, you gonna get outside and you gonna do what you want to do.
wouldn't be home. John was locked up. Legend's acting out. And Legacy's too young to know what the fuck is going on. And unfortunately, if we want to keep it real, what this is nothing more than another example of how powerful and impactful a parent can be in their children's lives.
Preach.
Statistically, not being there for your son can lead to incarceration rates and all types of other shit that automatically puts them at a downward slope in life. Lower grades, dropping out, acting out, everything. Just not being there. Just a child being raised in a single parent home. So when their influence, their father is locked up for whatever type of shit, you know, and you're bringing that child into a prison to visit their dad, but in reality, you're introducing them to the reality of the lifestyle that they didn't choose to be a part of, their parents raised them in, you're leaving that impression. He starts acting out, he starts doing crazy shit, he's robbing, he's burning holes in trampolines. And whatever it was, an argument ensued. He was able to get a gun and shoot his dad in the head
Probably already had a
while
gun.
he slept.
We should try to find out where this happened.
This is a sad case. I don't think this is a gang banging case. I don't think it's none of that. I think this is a mental health case.
Yep.
And I don't know how it is in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, this happened.
But if this is truly a mental
This makes a lot more sense. All right. I didn't realize, and it did say that at the beginning of the video. St. Louis, Missouri. I went on tour one time. Shout out TSF. Shout out Southwood Winning. And we went to St. Louis, Missouri. And I know it's not the case everywhere, but at least where we were at and the people we talked to, the thing I noticed, everybody got shot. Like at least one time. Like a lot of like when I tell you, like, probably if you talk to 1 out of 3 people in St. Louis, from my experience, one of those 3 people got shot. So yo kid was probably bad as fuck, bro. Probably. I'm gonna be honest. You outside in St. Louis, Missouri, yo dad is locked up, so that means your dad is probably selling drugs, doing something illegal, obviously, since he got locked up. We could look it up and, you know, his dad and find out the paperwork if y'all want to get into that. And so, like, what do you, like, and it's crazy, too, because I just had a talk with somebody about a similar situation like this, except it didn't play out like this. But pretty much their son tried to press them with a gun. And, you know, dad got a hold of the gun, whooped his ass. But he was like, you know, like these kids, they don't be realizing, like, you don't do that. You know, you never pull a gun on someone. What I was raised and what I learned, you never pull a gun unless you finna shoot it. and you can't get people back. You can get money back, you can get objects back, you can even get your feelings back sometimes, but you can't get people back. So you don't do that. You don't, there's certain ways you don't play. There's certain levels of respect that is not spoken on, but it is in, the society. So
case, hopefully he can get the help that he needs, and he isn't just thrown away in prison for the rest of his life. A 15-year-old should definitely not be pulling the trigger on somebody, never mind their own father. But we don't know if he was being abused. We don't know the details behind this situation. But clearly, this kid needed help.
yeah.
Now, according to what I just Googled,
Yep.
juveniles can be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole under certain conditions. The Missouri legislature has passed legislation that allows individuals sentenced to life as juveniles to petition for parole after serving 25 years. However, the parole review process has been challenged, limiting the impact of this policy. The Raise the Age legislation passed in 2018 raised the age at which teenagers can be treated as adults by the criminal legal system from 17 to 18 years old. But it is stating, yes, juveniles can be sentenced to life without parole under the current juvenile sentencing guidelines in Missouri. So because Legend has a second-degree murder charge, there is a possibility he just threw his entire life away and can be sentenced to life in prison for the murder of his own father. For the parents out there, this is why you gotta stay on top of your kids. This is why you gotta ask them questions, how they feel, Are they sad? Can they be open with you? You gotta ask yourself that. You gotta ask
I agree.
what type of image are you projecting? What type of influence do you have? What are you doing that affects them? What are they doing that affects them? Gotta have open conversation, and if anything, you gotta have the understanding that you cannot crash and cannot afford to crash because other lives depend on you more than you may know. But hey, let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments.
Yeah, man, this is a sad, crazy situation, but I definitely, it needs to be brought to light. But yeah, make sure you hug your kids. Make sure you tell your kids you love them. Make sure you make the time to show that you appreciate them, and make sure that you communicate with them in a way where they can understand, because there's no reason that stuff like this needs to be happening. No reason. Breaks my heart. But yeah, besides that, thank you guys again for watching another video with your boy. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you guys enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you guys. Excuse me. And we gonna keep it rocking. So, I'm gonna record some more videos for you guys. Make sure to check out the description. I'm gonna leave some merch where you can follow me if you want to support and keep it going. And let's keep growing and let's keep going, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. And for real, y'all keep giving me motivation every day to keep making more videos. Have a good